Hi, my name is Peter Brown, and this is my punk rock evaluation. Overall, I feel the final performance went really well. The reaction that we got from the audience, within the show, I could see people like squirming on the seat, really struggling to watch. Is exactly what we want because it's a really hard play, it's a really hard watch. So to be able to immerse the audience and give them that feeling was, all we could have dreamed of. So in that sense, I thought it went really well. Two things as a group that I thought went fantastic was. The kind of flow state that we all got in. There were certain moments where lines were missed, but because of the trust that we had in each other and the flow state and how well we knew it, and the preparation that we put in before, that was never kind of brought to light to the audience. It was never a moment of silence on stage with people waiting to wait their lines. It was just a continuous run, and at each show some lines would be missed. It's 2.5 hours of talking, but in that sense, that went really well as a group, covering for each other and having trust in each other. That was fantastic. Another thing was the reacting to each other and the characters. Everyone believed in each other's character choices so much and agreed with them all, that everyone bounced off each other. The play is written so well that it's kind of an actor's dream. It's got so much subtext to it and so much about it that as an actor, we took full advantage of that, I feel. And I feel that was evident in the performances as well. The way that we were able to bounce off each other and react differently to each other, and the relationships that we created between characters and how they change in certain moments. I feel like in that sense, we really told a story. We really portrayed and showed these characters in different scenarios. And that I thought went really well as a group. The 7 people in the cast all trusted, all believed, all reacted to each other, and told this, I wouldn't say beautiful, but told this really hard story, and I made a fantastic performance. 3 areas of my own performance that I feel went well were, the kind of aura that I created around, I played the character of Bennett, the kind of aura that I created around the character of Bennett. I wanted to portray Bennett as this like guy who's trying to be top dog, that every time he walks into a room that mood changes, and that I thought I did really well. That was evident within the shows. Bennett would walk into a room and there'd be like silence. People had changed their their physical, their physicality and their vocal tone, and so that I thought went really well, the aura that I created around Bennett. I also thought I wanted to kind of expose Bennett's weaknesses, to show, when someone's a bully, they have something behind being a bully. Why are they being a bully? And I really wanted to highlight that, as, playing Bennett. And I thought I did that. I thought I showed moments of Bennett's weakness. I think you see it in scene 6 with Nicholas when he kind of knocks down his walls. You see this front that he puts on. So in that scene 6 where Bennett knocks down his walls, I really wanted the audience to see that. And that I thought I went well, showing the kind of 2 sides to Bennett. Although he's still this horrible character, there is another side to it. Not a good side, but there's another side. And it's his weakness. It's what brings him down. It's all these thoughts that he has in his head. So I wanted to highlight that, to show the contrasting kind of like mirror image of Bennett, basically. That I thought went really well because, I received positive feedback on that scene, and I was told by, teachers that the relationship that I had with Nicholas was really showing, and so that went well. And I felt, within the performance that it went well as well. And then the third point that I thought went well about my performance was the kind of nastiness to Bennett. I think there's so many ways that you can play a bully. You can play him like manipulative. You can play him like narcissistic. I forgot the word. Narcissistic, I think it is. Or you can play him in this like nasty kind of horrible character, and I really wanted to focus on that. And I received feedback from other people saying how every time, audience saying when I walked on stage they were scared of me, and that goes back into the kind of thing about the aura of Bennett. I thought that went really well, and like I said, the other people on stage responded to that, and I did it by being cocky, being confident, being this kind of, as we call it in this day and age, this alpha male, that wanted all this power. You know, I would never slouch, I would never speak quietly. You know, when I spoke with dominance. I wanted to get my point across. When I'd walk somewhere, I did it with purpose. I never looked lost, and all of that, you know, created this kind of horrible, nasty character. And in those moments where I am horrible and I explode and I scream and I shout, I realised I had to do everything so powerfully and for a reason. Otherwise, it just looks like you're shouting for no reason, and then it doesn't create the scary character. But everything I did had a justified reason and cause behind it. And so in that sense, I thought that I did that really, really well. Yeah.